Hey gang, this is Vicky Kelly with the Golden Rule Trades. I wanted to show you the trades that set up today. And we finally got a little bit of movement that we could predict, which I told you yesterday. We finally figured out how to size down so much that it didn't matter. And then, of course, I knew that today would be different because we had CPI out and everybody's going to try to get positioned in front of the Fed meeting next week. So there were a couple places you could draw your lines. I drew mine right here. And so once we had our two confirmations, I entered and was able to capture this move here. And I encouraged everybody who was in the room. I said, listen, if you made that, just take your money and run because you don't know what's going to happen the rest of the time. We could captured a good 20 points here. And it was time to call that a great win. Now, the reason I said that is because exactly what happens next. When you have this kind of a move, your next move is not very likely to follow through all the way down to this target level. And this one certainly did not. And I knew that that was very likely the case, that it was probably not going to be a V top and it was going to wiggle around. And that's exactly what it did. Now, we did have a follow-on buy signal. Now, a follow-on buy signal is an advanced thing. If you're just learning the morning method, leave it and learn it another day because they also haven't been working very well lately. But when you get days that are this strong, that are just continuing to go up and up and up and up, it's then you can attempt these. But again, every trade you make, you get smaller size, you get more conservative with your entries. This was, gosh, a 7 point energy line, which is pretty wide for what it's been. And now this one is only a 4 point energy line. So that's an indication that we need to look at more consolidation instead of as big of moves in the patterns. We get our two setups, we're able to get in and we're able to get, if whether you held it clear up to here or maybe just into this target zone and once we lost it, then you exited. You could have gotten a few more, but if you took this trade here, you also would have gotten stopped out. So this would have just been a break even on these two trades. Again, I did not get into this one because I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work out. As we got here to this follow-on buy signal, we then had another attempt to pull back, depending on where you drew your lines. Again, more conservative as you go. If you just put them right into there, you actually had a little teeny bit of a move, but it got into the area before you could even get into it, which set up another buy signal. And I believe, where did I draw my line? There, that's where I drew my line in. I drew this and I wanted so badly to do my video at that point because I would have looked like a flippin' genius with this coming right up there exactly to the tick for our target. And I did not do that. It was 11:30. I was done. I didn't start my video right away, but boy, I would have looked so smart had I done that. So we have this signal. You could say it was the completion of this pattern here, or you can call it just another follow-on buy signal. But you would have been able to capture a few more points this way up until the 11:30 time frame had you stuck with it and continued on up. I, for most of my accounts, just let them take this run and I maybe scalped a little bit of this. And I was watching this, maybe one account got this one, but I do not do all of these with every single account and don't recommend that you do that either. So we had a great day. I wish I'd have done my video at 11:20 because I'd look like I knew exactly what I was doing. I want you to make sure that you stay safe because we've got the FOMC coming up next week and things are likely to be a little janky until then. So stay safe out there and good luck trading.